The most important lesson is to be intellectually honest, by which I mean we have our idea and we love our idea because it's our idea. And if you want to succeed, you need to be listening all the time and learning and evolving your idea. Is it a good idea? Are you talking about it the right way? Are you describing it well? When people ask you questions and they're not understanding, you should say, oh, I need to describe my idea better. I need to know the answers to those questions so they don't have to answer those questions. I need to realize that I'm not the expert at this and I need to hire that expert. And so intellectual, or there's a problem and I need to solve it. So being intellectually honest, I'd say, is the number one thing to being successful. A second piece of advice is when you're building this idea of yours and you're thinking it through, you want to, as quickly as possible, play it out with a real user. So we talk about it now as the minimum viable product. When I was doing companies, this wasn't an idea, but we did it naturally. So we sometimes think that, because you want to start getting feedback from users as fast as possible so that you can shape your company to meet their needs or your service to meet their needs. So what is the absolute smallest thing you can do to start touching your users and getting feedback and understanding the issues? So really, as entrepreneurs, to be focused on what is the minimum viable product. And I would say that we all think it's larger than it really is. We all say, I have to have this and this and this. No, you don't. What is the absolute smallest thing you can start with? And so to start with that and get this feedback loop going very quickly is important. I want to encourage people to really use their friends. So who do you know that happens to be really great at design or really great at doing Instagram or really smart at whatever it is? If you aren't good at it, go find someone who is and who could be your friend. And I have to say, people are really happy to give advice. I would say experts are really happy to give advice, or people who are good at things, who you are small. It's not as if you're really using them up. When you have money, you're taking advantage of someone. But when you are a startup who's just trying things, I think people are happy to help.